Marry young so that you don't get exposed to sexually transmitted diseases and sexually transmitted infections. There are three main dangers of sex out of marriage that marrying young will prevent you from. Number one, premature exposure to sex and strange desires. When you are exposed to sex before marriage, suddenly you are exposed to a lot of things that you may not have in your husband you finally marry, and you will now be looking them outside. When you are a young boy, you start sleeping around. When you marry, there may be something you are looking for that the girl you marry will never give you. Now you will not be satisfied. You'll be sleeping with your wife and you'll be thinking but of another girl. Number two, it prevents you from premature pregnancy. Getting pregnant out of wedlock. Getting pregnant out of marriage. If you marry early, 20, 21, 22, 23 as a young girl, you married before you got pregnant. You get pregnant inside marriage. My wife had our first child. In fact, she took in when she was 23 when we got married, but she lost it. And then she took in again at 24, I'm sure, or 25. 24, she put to bed when she was already 25. So imagine if she was pregnant at 25 when she was not married. See that small girl and carry belly. But she was in marriage. It instead came with dignity. Imagine she had our first child at 23 and that baby came out. She would have been 23-year-old pregnant with dignity. Going to the maternity with no shame. Going to the market with no shame. In dignity. And now you're 23, somebody wants to marry you, you refuse. And yet somebody wants to sleep with you, you don't refuse. You now get pregnant and you are now out of wedlock. You bring shame to your parents, shame to the church, shame to yourself. There are some of you young girls, you just have this fantasy that there's one man that God has prepared. The one that God has sent, you say no. You are waiting for one. That's why your elderly colleague waited till 38. You are waiting for one like that. And the brother is coming, you are weighing him based on his present. Early marriage will prevent you from STDs, sexually transmitted diseases, and it prevents you from STIs, sexually transmitted infections.